Hi everyone, it's me, Arielle, and it's Wednesday Warriors. And today we're going to be talking about messages for young girls, whether those are bad or good or what we can do, a bunch of different things. I know YouTube's being a little goofy this week and not letting a bunch of us post our videos, so hopefully by the time I post mine, the lovely ladies from Monday and Tuesday will have gotten their videos up. I know a couple of them were having some trouble, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully, if they aren't up at this point, they will be able to put them up late, or maybe we can just double up next week. Hopefully YouTube will be working at that point and we can all have 2 videos for next week. I'm not really sure what else to say about it, but just so that you guys know, we didn't forget about you, and we did have a very nice rotation, and we had made videos. We wanted to get them up there, but YouTube unfortunately has other plans. So if the videos are a bit out of order this week, that's why. And my specific topic is messages girls do need to hear growing up. From parents, from friends, from society, etc. So I really like this topic because, well, I came up with it, but I really like it. I actually just made a video on Saturday called Tell Her, and I'm going to post the link to that because it applies so much to this video, interestingly enough. And I just think that young girls don't hear enough what they do need to hear. They hear a lot of bad messages. They hear a lot of focus on beauty and things like that, but they don't really hear the things that they're longing to hear or the things that they need to hear to shape their lives. I really think personally that young girls need to hear more that they are smart, that they are clever, that they're creative, that they're talented, that they're liked and that they're loved, opposed to that they're pretty or beautiful or cute or anything like that. And I think those other adjectives like pretty and beautiful do have a place because I do know that, a fair amount of girls don't hear those words either. They don't hear you're beautiful, and they really should. But at the same time, they need to understand that the word beautiful encompasses so much more than just a pretty face or, what constitutes an attractive body. And I think it's a shame when girls don't hear that they're beautiful, but I also think it's a shame when they don't really realize the full definition of what that means. So I definitely think they need to hear the words, you're beautiful, on a regular basis, in respect to their personality, to their disposition, to the way they look, if they take pride in their appearance. But, it means more than just hair and makeup and things like that. There definitely needs to be more focus on girls being more than just a pretty face. I know when I was growing up, the thing that people wanted to comment on the most was my looks. And, I know that a lot of the time they're complimenting you. That's what they want to do. They want to make you feel good. They want to make you feel happy. They think that it's what they should say. Maybe it's the first thing they notice if they don't know you very well. They see the way you look. And, I don't think that it's necessarily harmful to comment on someone's looks if you're doing so in a sweet way and not in a negative way. But at the same time, when that becomes the only thing that's commented on, it can lead to problems. It can lead to the mind thinks, in interesting ways. So you want to make sure that young girls out there know that they're not just a pretty face. They have a lot of good qualities. Beauty is not a quality that needs to be upheld more than any other quality. And as I said, they need to be told that they're loved. Above all, if you are a parent and you have a daughter, if you're an aunt and you have a niece, if you are a big sister or even a little sister or a mentor or, anyone that has a little girl in your life or a young girl or a teenage girl, tell them that you love them. Tell them that they are loved. Because even if you know that it's true and you think that they ought to know that it's true, maybe they don't feel it at this particular moment in their life. And if they don't feel it, it's really good to remind them that they are in fact loved. And there are so many great parents out there, and I don't think that if a parent doesn't tell their child that they love them or that they're talented or creative or smart or beautiful, that the child is going to develop an eating disorder. I don't feel that way. I don't think my parents caused my eating disorder. I don't blame parents for eating disorders, so that's not what I'm trying to say. But whether children have eating disorders or not, and whether they are male or female, they need to be told that they are loved. It's very, very important. And I could talk about boys and girls, but this topic specifically is about young girls, so that's where my focus is today. Kids want to hear that they make you happy. If they do, tell them. Any kid in your life. It doesn't have to be a girl related to you or even a girl younger than you. You want to tell people in your life what matters, what you're thinking, all the positives that you can, because there's enough negative in this world that they hear, and that's the big thing. I think a lot of the time people don't realize how important messages to children are, and it's interesting because everyone was a child at some point, so you would think if you know what messages were important to you as a child or what messages you wish you would have heard more, that you would have that knowledge as an adult and want to just do the same things or give children what you didn't have. But it seems that a lot of people forget that. So I think it's a good reminder to give positive messages as much as you possibly can. Thought I'd do a little something different at the end of this video. In case you never got to hear this as a kid, this is an example of the messages I'm talking about that young girls do need to hear. So if you never got to hear these things, it's better late than never. So, you're beautiful. You're smart. You're amazing. You are important. You matter. You can do this. You are special. There's no one else like you. You have good qualities. There's more to you than your eating disorder. You are not alone. You are really great. You make a difference, even if you can't see it. You are loved. You are. You're stronger than you think. You are why I do this. Much love, everyone.